Okay, as you can see by my face, it's one of those sort of super hot days here in Panama. Pretty much no wind, but we've got to do things on the engine. We've got to get the engine serviced. We've replaced the impellers on both engines, changed the engine oil. We've replaced the fuel filters, the oil filters, and now I'm just draining the oil from the sail drives. And then once we've done that, we're going to flush the heat exchangers. We remove the exhaust mixing elbow, inspect it, clean it, and also replace the gasket and reinstall it. Another important thing to do ahead of departure is to check your steering cabling. The last thing you want is for your steering cable to snap. One of our biggest jobs before departure was to replace our genoa furler. The old furler had become so stiff that it was almost impossible to wind the sail in or out without great effort. The change involved loosening of the rigging to bring the mast ever so slightly forwards so that we could remove and replace the furler on the forward stay. And then I think we're ready to cross the Pacific. As long as Claire's gone out and done the shopping, then we'll be okay, good to go. Alright guys, where are we going?
To the fishing shop.
To the fishing shop. Are we going to buy anything today?
Yes, 2 fishing rods and reels, and then we're probably going to get line and lures.
Right.
So.
Okay, and this is going to be quite an expedition. We've been into these shops how many times, boys?
627 times a day.
We know the shelving layout backwards, we know all the lures.
I had the shop in my head.
Right, so we know exactly where we're going and what we're getting. Perfect.
Remember?
I know.
That one in Guido.
Yes.
No.
Finally, the boys are getting their fishing gear. They've been very patient and they've worked hard for this. Dylan's been selling his t-shirts, designing his t-shirts and selling them.
Now I've been pulling out my teeth.
Nathan's been saving money he's had for quite a while, and well, anyway, now we're about to cross the Pacific. It's definitely time to go and get this equipment, so we're all actually very excited. Maybe not Mommy as much as us three, but anyway, here we go.
Well, they should make like a little ladder up here or something.
It's almost ladder steepness, isn't it?
Like just get like a ladder here that you can like hook up. 1995. How much pounds? 37 pounds. Which one? Maybe, yeah, a little less.
And this is the man that has been very patient with us, coming into the shop every day, and he sold us some great fishing gear. Muchas gracias, amigo. Okay. So you got your fishing rods? Yep. Everybody happy? Yep. You don't sound it. Yes. Okay, cool. Now you got to catch something.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Back to the boat. Okay, so we've just been getting ready here now for an interview with a school in Canada. They've got a number of school children in a class, so I want to ask the boys questions about their transatlantic crossing.
I see. You must be Nathan and Dylan?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, can we say a big hi to Nathan and Dylan?
Hello.
Hi. My name is Molly, and my question is, what kind of fish do you like the best?
What kind of fish? On board Mokara, our favourite fish all around is probably a mahi-mahi.
Do you ever get tired of eating fish?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Valhan.
Hello.
Like, if you're sick of eating fish, why don't you eat crabs and stuff?
Well, we do. We've got ones like, I don't know, how big would you say?
Like
a foot long or
yeah.
something?
Yeah, a foot long, yeah.
That was it.
Ah!
It's the size of the Subway sandwich.
One of the biggest tasks, which is obviously left to last, is the last trip to the supermarket to stock up. We knew we were going to be at sea for at least 4 weeks, so I needed to make sure we had enough food to see us through. We had so much that we needed to hire a van to help me get all our provisions back from the shop. And then it was multiple laden dinghy trips to Mokara from the dock to get it all on board.
Okay. It's my happy face. All my beer, all your olive oil, and your vinegar and your peppers. All that is beer.
Yeah. I don't see any soda anywhere.
Don't drop liquid gold, whatever you do.
This whole process takes days, involving list making, sourcing what shops have certain items, and then the last trip to pick up the fresh goods. We had to decommission Nathan's bathroom to store a lot of our items, as it all didn't fit into the lockers. But all in all, it was a job well done, as we didn't run out of food and we had enough for some items to last us through in French Polynesia, where the groceries are triple the price compared to Panama.
So now we're just testing the AIS functionality of our PLBs, which are fitted to our life jackets. I'm going to push and hold the test button for 10 seconds, and then it should send an AIS signal through to the chart plotter. So here we go. Once that satellite signal has been acquired, it will flash 8 short green flashes, and that will transmit a AIS signal to the chart plotter. Okay, it's flashing its greens. The AIS signal shows up on the chart plotter, so we would be able to steer back to the person in the water.
This is live.
This is live.
It's live on our Makara, sailing Makara.
I don't think so.
It is, that's what Mum's monitoring. Mum?
Right, okay. So,
Oh, okay.
It's
Nathan?
live right now.
Yes.
what happens if you fall in the water?
Should fill its bladder thing above with air.
Okay.
If that doesn't happen, you pull this thingy. It should blow it up, and if that doesn't work, we'll show you what else you should do in a bit.
Okay. And can you point out what you've got over there?
Okay, so this is the air canister that has
Compressed air in it?
compressed air in it, which will blow up my whole
Life jacket,
life
your bladder?
jacket. Okay,
What are
and
the
then
things that you've got over here?
over here we've got whistle. So this, which will send a signal onto the chart plotter up there, and yeah.
It should also send a signal to the VHF
Yeah.
radio. Yeah? And that
I have no clue what this
that
is.
okay, once you've fallen in the water, the circuit gets closed and that activates your light that's above your
where
head.
is my
Okay, it's above your head. So,
Haha,
like you're going to the moon.
I'm an alien.
That's it now. Bit hot. Pull my
Little
hood down
guide
from there, and that just stops the waves splashing in my face. And we've decided this is quite a good bus device for COVID.
Right, so tomorrow's plan is to leave Panama and head down to Los Perlos Islands, where we're going to clean the bottom of the boat, and then as soon as the wind is good, we're going to depart for the Marquesas Islands. So a big day for us. At the moment we're literally just heading out of the anchorage, and we're going to go and get some diesel at Flamenco Marina, which is just around the corner. So we've just radioed them up, and we're going to fill up with diesel there. We've got a number of jerry cans as well that we're going to fill up, and we're also going to top up with some water as well, and then we're good to go. One more rig check, which I might do today or tomorrow when we're in Los Perlos, and then the next part of our journey begins. So to say we're excited is an understatement. You know, we've loved Panama, but it's time for us to move on, and we're really looking forward to crossing the Pacific, and hopefully that goes well. Take us about between 4 and 5 weeks, we expect. So expect some videos when we get there, and see you on the other side.